In today's video, I'm going to show you how to elevate your lifestyle very cheaply in Da Nang, Vietnam. So I discovered something the other day, and if it pans out like I hope it does, this is going to take my lifestyle to another level. I can't quite believe it's true, especially for the price, which I will tell you at the end of the video. My name is Alex, I'm 45 years old, and I moved to Da Nang, Vietnam to build a new life as a content creator. And part of this journey is to build a better life, including the way I live and how I live. So in one of my previous videos, I spoke about the luxury resorts that I live near to. Because I've been looking for a swimming pool, I found that you can get membership to the local luxury resorts. But that membership doesn't just include swimming pools. It involves discounts to food and drink. Xin chào. Can I go to reception, please?
Wait a moment, we'll give you the phone.
No problem, thank you very much. I mean, to be honest, I could just walk. But is that really enjoying the luxury experience? Not really. Cảm ơn. Xin chào. So I read that you'd get access to the Pullman Resort and the Furama Resort. I don't think that's true, but still, it's great. They do buffet here. Xin chào. So this is the walk to the pool. So the pool pass costs around 450,000 VND, which is around $17. But here's the thing, you actually get all of that back from food and drink credit. So in reality, you're just preloading your spend at the Nautica Beach Club or at the main restaurant. Now, if you're thinking long term, there's a membership option, which is what I got. It's about 5.8 million VND, which is roughly $219 for the year. That breaks down to about $17 a month. And for that, you get unlimited pool access and up to 50% off food and 15% off drinks. So if you hit the pool twice a month, it basically pays for itself. This membership will also grant you discounts across the Accor membership group. Discounts on room rates, upgrades, earlier check-ins, later checkouts. So the benefits are quite comprehensive. But here's the catch. If you go solo, it's 25% off, depending on the venue or the event. And even those discounts can shift a bit. But as a member, what about bringing friends? The way this works is one guest will get 50% off entry. If you bring two guests, they will get 33% off each. So for example, if you bring just one guest, they'll pay 225,000 VND for pool entry. But remember, that entire amount goes back into food and drink credit. So it looks like I'm going to have to get a wife in order to get the best out of this discount. There are a couple of ground rules that you need to remember. There are no reservations. It's first come, first serve. If the pool is full, you're out of luck because residents will take priority. Also, no food and drinks are allowed in the premises, unless it's baby food. But please don't be the person who tries to pass off baby food as their own lunch. Bottom line, I think this is a pretty good deal, especially if you're planning to eat and drink while you're there. Just keep an eye on their socials for special events or seasonal price changes. So I've just been for a swim. There's hardly any chlorine in the water. Whether you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, I guess that's up to you. I prefer it. The resort itself is beautiful. It's relatively tranquil if it's not too busy. I can see myself spending a fair bit of time here. I thought we'd check out the menu and have a look at some of the prices. Don't forget, you get 50% off if you go with somebody else, 25% if you go solo. I'll put the price conversions on screen. The prices are going to be generally higher than what you'd get in Da Nang, but I think the food platters are pretty good value, especially if you get 50% off of them. And here are some drinks, which you'll also get 15% off from. It's so much greenery. I haven't seen this much greenery in so long. So, I actually love this place. It's peaceful, it is luxury, to be fair. And it will also make my life easier when it comes to using the beach, because I can just leave my stuff here and go to the beach if I want. I'll have to find out if they have lockers. That will be really helpful. If not, I could probably just leave my stuff behind the bar. So yeah, much better. And then I can shower here from the beach. So it's just made everything so much more convenient. I mean, when you add everything together, including access to facilities, the ease it's added to my life, it's worth it. I think it's really worth it. Security is there. I wonder if I'm not allowed to be filming. We will see. No, we're alright. Xin chào. How's it going? There is one thing I hadn't factored in when I got this membership, and that's the fact it's rainy season in Da Nang. So I don't really know how much I'm going to be able to use the membership. Having said that, I don't think a little bit of rain will stop me. Given that I'm not making any money yet, some of you may think that I should wait before I start spending money on trying to improve my lifestyle. But that is exactly the mindset that I want to escape from. You see, the environments that you place yourself in shapes the person you become. You stop thinking small. You stop feeling like somebody who's trying to make it. You start thinking like somebody who's already there and who just needs to keep building. This is what neuroscientists call acting as if. When you place yourself in the environment of the person you want to become, your brain starts to think it's possible. You start seeing opportunities differently, your standards start to raise, and your self-image starts to evolve. A scarcity mindset tells you wait until you can afford it, then reward yourself. But an abundance mindset will tell you to invest in the life you want now and figure out how you can sustain it. The psychological benefits here are real. When you feel abundant, you make bolder decisions. And when you start to believe that, everything changes. This isn't about being reckless or irresponsible. I'm making a calculated investment in my environment, in my mindset, and ultimately in my future. Stop waiting for permission to live better. The life you want isn't a destination you arrive at after years of struggling. It's something you build day by day, decision by decision. I'm 45 years old, starting over again as a content creator in a foreign country, with no guarantee that this will work, but I'm doing it anyway, and trusting that I will figure it out as I go. I'm documenting this entire journey, the wins and the failures, so you can get to really see what it's like to reinvent your life at any age. If you think you'll get something from this journey, watch this video next.